This is game number 3 between Edie, Stefan and Melkor Feanor. We have a lot of new civilizations here. We have Stefan playing in purple again as the Malians, and then we have Edie playing in red as Incas. Meso civilization should be good for Edie, I guess. And we have Feanor playing in yellow as the Ethiopians again, just like last game, I guess. And Melkor then as Spanish. Now, Melkor and Feanor this time on the right-hand side of the map, and Edie and Stefan on the left. Edie playing in red, he is Incas. What do we have? Of course, the free llama, which makes sure you get a good start here. It's extra free food. Main gold, pretty safe in the back. Second stone, safe in the back. He's got deer inside. That's 1, 2, 3 deer for him inside. Very good. Third gold also, no, second gold inside. Sorry, there was stone in the back, right? Yeah, stone in the back. Second gold inside, 2 boars inside. And ooh, almost is Edie trying to steal the boar here is not going to happen, I guess, because Feanor is around, making sure that Edie cannot just take the boar. And we know that this Eagle Scout is stronger in Dark Age, and it should be stronger in Castle Age and Feudal Age. Then there's a difference. And ooh, this could be interesting. Now Feanor deciding to sacrifice a villager and try to get down the Eagle Warrior, but Edie is managing to kill that will, and maybe even to go back. The problem is the Scout is a lot faster than the Eagle Warrior, and Edie can afford to get another 3, 4 hits. Maybe Edie will be able to save his Scout. At the same time, he's luring a boar. Early action going on very early. Feanor not going in. He knows the Eagle Scout may be close to the TC, and then he would just waste the Scout. Also, Edie is gonna go into the TC right now and heal his Scout. He was able to get down 1 villager, delay the boar even, and this is actually looking good. Is that a second villager from Feanor? Damn, -3. I guess he lost the villager to the boar. This is not a good start for Feanor here. And pathfinding, yeah, -2 wills. This could be an interesting game here. Ethiopians are good, but are they so good they can afford to lose 2 villages in Dark Age? I don't know. Main stone for Edie forward, and I guess this is 3rd gold, as well as extra berries here. 1 relic in between the 2 players, but the main story already happening. Edie will be able to lure those deer in if he wants to, and I think he should go for that. But very nice start for Edie, using the Meso bonus, which is the Eagle Warrior. It's just good to steal boars, and obviously also to kill scouts in Dark Age. Let's go for Stefan actually right now, because I want to see how his teammate is looking. Edie's teammate Stefan, main stone safe in the back. For Malians, Malians do have those Chibito, right? I think they get monks, and they're pretty strong civilization as far as I remember. He's got deer inside, which is awesome. Second gold safe in the back. We've seen the main stone. The main gold on the side. Wow, I haven't seen this form of pocket in a long time, but it's team game, so the main gold is pretty safe actually. Second stone outside, 3rd gold outside, but wow, look at the small gap. Stefan could just go for a boom if he wanted to, if Edie goes aggressive. And make sure that Eddie's not a monk defending boom. Me too. Yes, actually, a pretty standard strategy, a pretty solid strategy here, I guess. And Stefan should have an easy time to defend the small gap. Let's go for Melkor right now. Main stone for him, safe in the back. Rumble camp pretty far away, but it's a good position, I guess. We have extra gold here between Stefan and Melkor. We have the 3rd gold forward for Melkor here. Main gold forward as well. This one is outside, of course. And second stone safe in the back, the rest the other gold for him. I'm missing 1, I think. On the left hand side, wow, that's his 3rd gold, and technically this would be the second, I guess, when it comes to my normal naming. I don't know. Again, another pocket here, which looks pretty strange. The main stone, as we said, safe in the back, so if he wants to get a castle up, it shouldn't be a problem. And luring the deer in from outside. Did he get all of them already? Looks good. But he's arriving at Feudal Age very soon. A lot of farms up as well. And he's going quite early, so not going for stone, and apparently not even for gold. What's happening here? You should get at least 10 gold if you want to sell stone and click up. Don't know what this build is all about. Now he's going for gold, but it's really late. What the hell? He maybe need to sell 100 stone or maybe 100 wood. Let's switch to Feanor, who lost the villagers. He's going for barracks actually. Can check for the other players. 1 villager in gold, which he doesn't really need, but probably his crossbowmen gonna come up here. Main stone safe in the back for him. The main gold on the side. it's alright, I guess. The second stone forward here, he could wall this, then this stone would be relatively safe. We have the third gold outside, an extra stone here, and the second gold, I guess that's technically the second, that's the third gold then. In the back, only the stone for him, so the map really not too good here. The main gold is alright, and Feanor is really late to arrive at Feudal Age, compared to the other players, of course. He's going Blacksmith and Archer range, as expected. Let's switch to Stefan. No, I want to see Edie right now. What is Edie doing? Eagle Warrior, Eagle Scout, healing up. He is going to be the second arriving at cast stage. Stefan is the fastest here with Melians. Not sure that they get an eco bonus. I want to check this. Yours with Conk for sure. Oh, this could be interesting. I see a lot of villagers in stone. Okay. Let me see. What's the eco bonus here? Buildings cost minus 15% wood. Gold mining upgrades free. Not the biggest eco bonus, I guess, but the GP are really strong, and I think they get pretty good monks, almost full except for illumination, so he will be able to defend this. Double X for Melkor, pretty standard. Now we've seen the action at the start of the game. We have 1-2 relics between Melkor, Feanor, this one more or less in the middle, but closer to Feanor, and then there's one between the players. Extra gold, extra stone here again. I'm not sure if Eddie's going from Monastery. Stefan is the first up to Feudal Age, so up to cast it, so let's see what he's going to do here. Do we see Monastery for him? I don't think so. Can you see relics? Not yet. Should go for a Cardo immediately, but not happening for now. He's got a market. Players need to get used to this, and they are really not. They're just forgetting about it, I guess. Monastery coming up, and there's the Cardo upgrade. Very nice to see Stefan do this. Edie going Boso. Let me go for Edie right now. Edie going the TC on the wood line, another TC on the wood line, the main goal. Is he going for a Cardo? Not yet. You see what? Spain, you know, I don't know what they're talking about, doesn't really matter. Card about to finish. Wheelbarrow coming in from Melkor. Let's go for Feanor. He's got a few archers out, crossbow upgrade on the way. TC coming on the main gold. 100 stone at bank, so no third TC for now, and he's gonna try and maybe guard the relics, maybe attack, I don't know. As for Melkor, we do see a castle coming up in front of the main gold or next to the main gold. Good idea here. And he's got 3 villages on stone, so he can go for another TC. Now sending one away. No, where is he going to build a TC? I don't see it yet. On the wood line, yes. Between all that wood, not the best TC in my opinion. I think he should have gotten here and he could fit more farms around. But he's got a lot of wood income from those TC then. He needs to cut a lot to get farms here. Not sure about it. Let's see how he's going to play, but Conquistadors coming up, of course, and Stefan will need to deal with Kongs very soon. He's got 1 monk, but inside his base, I guess. Did he lose the scout? Looks like. 81 military unit. Is that a monk? No, that's the Eagle Scout. Fully healed again and starting to get a little bit of line of sight. And of course, Stefan with the photography upgrade can see everything. Edie did not do it yet. He probably forgot about it. Doesn't really need it at this point. And he's got 3 TCs up and running. As for Feanor, let's see, 3 TC coming up on that stone and close to the wood line. What is he doing with the crossbowman? Did he spread them? Did he go for... Oh, they're doubling on Stefan. This could be interesting. Stefan, does he know about this? He is walling already, is going with monks to defend. And he should be fine, because Stefan is a difficult target for Melkor and Feanor. Melkor does not have the cartography upgrade yet. Forgot about it too, I guess. But they can see that's a really small base here, and it's going to be hard to attack. Kongs, yes, there we go. Edie, for now, doing a lot of nothing. He can just see the crossbows moving towards him. And Feanor, no cartography either, so Stefan is the one who knows about the free card upgrade. Other players forgetting about it, I guess. And Feanor shouldn't have a market yet. Oh, everybody is going for a little bit of a boom, and Stefan and Edie are actually pretty far ahead in villages. Makes sense though. Cartography coming in for Edie, Carter coming in from Melkor. Finally, players are getting that important upgrade. Stefan doing handcar already. He seems to get a pretty good boom going here. He knows how to boom. He's proven that a lot of times. And 3 TCs, yes, they're working non-stop, I guess. And Feanor, where is he going? He is going in. Oh, was that a petard? I guess so. And now Eddie's in trouble because there's Conquistadors and crossbowmen inside his base. Eddie needs to garrison villages. He's got 5-6 monks, sanctity done, so he can try and convert a few Conquistadors, but he needs a siege workshop and it was denied for now. Trying to convert a scout, not the best idea. The crossbowmen are going around, gonna try and get as many villages as possible. That's 1 going down, 2 going down. but for now not more. What is Stefan going to do? Going out monks. The monks are really not going to do a lot here, and Eddie's in trouble actually for now. Something we're not used to see, but in team games it makes a lot of sense. Eddie can now finish the siege workshop if he wants to. He needs to send scouts to defend here, and Eddie got a lot of idle villages, 69 villages, but 19 idols, and still losing a few. Now town center is attacking those crossbowmen. Not the best fight. Oh no, he took a lot of monks down. Good fight actually for Feanor. They're getting back into this game. And the Conquistors moving in as well. So Eddie, Wheelbarrow coming in, but he's in trouble. Feanor looking good, and Xing is gonna see those monks. Not sure if it's gonna go to. Yeah, he actually decided to just suicide that crossbowman. He would have lost it. The siege workshop still not going up, and the Conquistador is stopping it now again. No more crossbowmen inside Eddie's base. I think he should wall on the right hand side. A lot of monks, monasteries working, but the monks are too close to the Conquistadors, or other way around. And the Conks again taking down monks here. Those villages can be attacked easily. I think Eddie should even get a town center, a tower maybe. Mangonel coming in after that Scorpion, so he's got one siege workshop, the other one is about to finish, but he's still not able to fix the walls. Town center coming up on the wood line, making sure that the crossbowmen cannot go in between those two town centers. For now, the town center is not finished. Let's see if Feanor is going through. Maybe trying to take down Bridge or two, not happening, and now he has to go back. There's only Conquistadors inside, and there's a Mangonel and the Scorpion waiting. Also a few monks here. Eddie needs to get a good timing on that attack, because it's going to be difficult actually. It's one monk, and going into TC immediately. Eddie's boom was stopped pretty much. A lot of idle villages, but Stefan is still getting a free boom. They're not attacking him because how could they? Okay, and Stefan is halfway up to Imperial Age, even more. He's getting barracks up, so probably pikemen then? I don't know. And Chibito might be an option. Not sure what else Malians do in Imperial Age, to be honest. But let's find out. Stefan probably has a pretty good idea for what he wants to do. Chain barding armor coming in. So Stefan going for Cavalier Paladin, or is it going to be Camels? I'm not sure against Conquistadors. What are you going to do? Coming a sec. Yeah, I think Eddie's going to be able to hold. He's got two Mangonels and a Scorpion here, so he should get a few good shots on those crossbowmen, and a lot of Conquistadors going down. I guess Eddie tried to convert a few of them. Now Melkor is gonna go and try to take down as many villages as possible before he's losing the rest of them. Also I'm sure it's coming in from him. Bloodlines on the way, and Melkor 78 villages, Feanor 81, but Stefan and Eddie are ahead in that regard again. And archer rangers coming up in the middle, crossbowmen being sent towards Stefan, who got a lot of stables up here. Look at this, Bloodline Suspect Cavalier on the way. A nice shot with the Mangonel before the Conquistador taking down, and looks like Stefan, a lot of time here, the double walls, which are looking really pretty in my opinion. Going for no production yet. Let me see that. I want to see Stefan's production. He's not producing yet. What is he going to do? Plate parting armor? He's not doing any army really. He's got two military units, and that's two Cavaliers there. Ooh, the Cavalier do get a +4 attack. Is that the unique tag here? For him, but cavalry +5 attack, that's huge. They don't get paladins, they do get heavy camels, but Cavalier with 12 +6 are pretty strong as well. I would like to see camels, to be honest, against Conquistadors, maybe a mix of both, but for now we're only going to see Cavalier here, and the Conquistadors are going to be stronger. Conscription on the way, more villages moving out to take the gold, and we do see a nice forward here from Feanor with the crossbowmen. They're about to be arbalest very soon. Bracer will come in. Halberd on the way from Melkor, as well as the chainmail armor for them, and another castle coming up. This is an interesting game for now. Finally, Cavalier moving out. They're fully upgraded, but there's the pikemen coming in, and that means those Cavalier are going to be a little bit in trouble. Trebuchets on the way. I would love to see Chibito. More stables. I don't know what that's all about. Chibito would be nice against the Halberdiers, and they could even fight the Conquistadors, I imagine. Stefan deciding to cancel that castle. You don't want to lose it, and you don't want to lose too many villagers. Well, the action is happening here while Feanor is preparing a huge fight. Mine help, yeah. Halberdiers for free, of course. Arbalest on the way, chemistry on the way here. I want to see Melkor, to be honest. How is his resources looking like? It's okay-ish, I guess. Eco 100 villages, good farms, I think. Looking okay, and he is pushing with the Halberdiers and Conquistadors against a lot of Cavaliers. Stefan Cavalier, maybe 12 +7 now. Is that fully upgraded? Can he get the last attack upgrade as well? I don't know. I don't want to look it up now. The Cavalier moving enough finally to attack Halberdiers and Conquistadors. Conquistadors going away. And there's Trebuchets now hitting that castle trap fight. Actually, Melkor looking alright. And Melkor and Feanor going to the score lead. I think Cavalier was a mistake. As for Edie, what is he doing? He's waiting for a privilege upgrade. Gonna go Elite Eagle Warriors, getting the Eagle Warrior upgrade already. Elite Eagle Warrior will be researched very soon. Arbalest trying to go in, and Edie only put a house there, which is a mistake. But a lot of barracks, the Arbalest won't do too good. Elite Eagle plate hail armor coming up. Going for Feanor. What else do we have? Stone mining. He's got a nice forward homeward cannons, but he's housed on 165 population. Needs more houses. We're going to build them. I don't see it. There's a villagers starting to build a few houses here. And Edie for now not being attacked yet because this house is still not going away. Feanor being housed actually stops this push a little bit. Now Melkor lost the castle here to the trebuchets from Stefan. Stefan with the better population here. He's got not a lot more military units, but a good amount of military units. And now going finally for the Geppetto. I think this unit is really, really strong. Ranged infantry is a very, very nice attacking unit, as well as a defending unit against Salvias. Now there's the Cavalier moving in from Stefan. A good teamwork here, I think. And a lot of Arbalists going down. The Eagle Warriors are going to be able to do the rest here. And 4+4 already. Not sure if that's the unique tech or the standard defense upgrade, but they can go for even more. I hope Edie knows this. And this forward could go down really fast. Halberdier is good against Cavalier, but not against the Elite Eagle Warriors. This is actually a nice combination. What are you going to do against Elite Eagle Warriors plus Cavalier? Maybe Conquistadors actually, or Hand Cannoneers plus Halberdiers could work. Not sure Ethiopians get Hand Cannoneers, I have no idea right now. But this game is far from over. Geppetto, look at this, they're taking on Halberdiers so fast. 13+2 attack because they are elite, and the Halberdiers are going down. Now Stefan going for that extra gold. I like the decision, and we may even see a trade in this game, 38 minutes in. But Stefan now pushing Melkor, and Melkor, what can he do against Cavalier plus Geppetto? Not sure. A hand cannoneers for Spanish an option as well, instead of Conquistador. Conquistador are going to be stronger. He's got two casters, so he could produce. Let me actually check. Is he producing? Let's go in the middle here. Edie, of course, is attacking this forward with capped rams now, and Melkor producing a lot of Conquistadors as fast as he can. Not elite yet, and he doesn't really have the resources because he's being pushed. Apparently Cavalier working, despite the Halberdiers, but that 19 attack is really a lot here. And on the other side, let's go for Edie right now. He's producing elite Eagle Warriors, I guess. He still does not have the +5, +6 even. I think it gives you +1, +2 on the last upgrade. Couriers, that's the one I was talking about. And Edie should get Eagle Warriors with 10 pierce armor then. Plate mail armor on the way for Feanor is doing a lot of Halberdiers. Arbalest really not that good. What can Ethiopians do here? I think we should see Shotel Warriors. They have a lot, I don't think they have too much HP, but a lot of attack, and they could be able to do this. Quickly walling the villagers in to get this castle up. Good idea. The TC will go down though. And in the middle, the Captrum are taking short work, doing short work with this. Stefan even asking Edie if he needs any rest. The castle coming up between those two extra resources. Feanor is taking the stone, but it's really not looking too good for him. 15-20 military units against 53 and 58, something like that. Elite Eagle Warriors now moving in towards Melkor, where Stefan is actually doing a lot of damage. Elite Geppetto and Elite Eagle Warrior, I think Hand Cannoneers might have been a good option. There's an archer range up, but Melkor is not ready for this, and he is in trouble. Feanor would be too, but only 13 military units left. Now quickly walling, but this is open on the right hand side, and he could just go in. Not sure what this is all about. He's waiting for Geppetto is staying behind. Trebuchets now starting to attack the last castle that is standing, and I think Feanor will not be able to help him because the siege rams and Elite Eagle Warriors moving in against this castle. A few Arbalists are not going to do a lot, and that's 4+6 pierce armor. So Edie and Stefan actually winning this game. Stefan the very comfortable position behind that small wall, free boom, and then going with Cavalier and As I hoped, Elite Chibido, which is a really awesome unit in my opinion, to win this game against Spanish and Ethiopians. I guess they kind of had the better civilizations, I'm not sure about it, especially in 2v2. But a nice game from Edie and Stefan. Feanor and Melkor doing their best, I guess, but Feanor was put behind by losing 2 villages. Nice effort here by Edie, and I hope you enjoyed this third game. See ya in game number 4 then. I want to cast us, and GG.